From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your afternoon update.
Hey, good afternoon, folks. We have made it to the end of our weekend here, the first weekend of 2025, and we're windy. We're kind of unsettled as we head through the rest of the day today. You can see the camera kind of shaking here in Cherokee. We've had winds up to 30 miles an hour on this camera just as of a couple of minutes ago. Now, we are elevated just a little bit, but still, a lot of that is translating pretty low. Temperatures in the 50s, dew points in the 40s, and of course, overcast conditions out there right now. Some showers and rain ongoing off in the distance there. And again, that's going to continue to push east as we head over the next several hours. Hopping across the state line is the same situation. Temperatures are actually a little bit cooler here, but I think that's going to be continuing rising. In fact, I think this is actually outdated just a little bit, but you still get a sense of those winds out of the south-southeast. And by the way, those winds, kind of one of the big X factors for today, right? Check out these wind advisories across the area. All of the Tennessee Valley is under a wind advisory here. This goes through the rest of the day due to the fact that we're going to be getting those gusts, 35, 45 miles an hour, whipping out of the south there. And Futurecast has a pretty good handle on things. Notice those temperatures getting back up to the 50s. Maybe even mid to upper 50s for highs, and here it comes, right as we head through around sunset or so. The big line of storms moving through, moderate to heavy downpours ahead of it. This is pushing in again around 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight. Notice embedded within there some stronger thunderstorms, but temperatures leave a lot to be desired if you're like looking about severe stuff. So don't worry about that too much, right? I do think we could get some gusty winds in that, but not necessarily the most widespread. Again, heavy downpours too, right? We could be looking at that with those. In fact, I'd guarantee it with some of those spots. And as we head through overnight, really into the early morning hours as well, we really let go of that rain through about 1, 2, 3 in the morning, and we cool down in a big way because that is a cold front, right? So we're going to get back down to the 30s here. Some flurries wrapping around, looking pretty likely as we head through tomorrow with those very cool temperatures, 30s, 20s. Yeah, it's going to be cold, right? That really is the best way to put it. And especially with that wind out of the north-northwest, 15 to 20 miles an hour, that wind chill is going to make it feel absolutely brisk. So I know some of us are going back to school this coming week, some of us the next week, but if those kids are going back to school, honestly, probably just take them instead of letting them sit in that bus stop because it is going to be frigid again, with that wind especially. That is one of the big things. Now, as we head over the next several days, we kind of let go of that precipitation. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they look all right, but they are going to be cold days, so we'll have to consider this. But as we head through towards the end of the week, really starting around, I'd say late Thursday, that's whenever we start seeing a system manifest off to our southwest. It's not here yet, and I'm going to hold it right here because we've been talking about this system for a while, right? If you've been keeping up with the forecast for any amount of time, you know this is the one we're watching at the end of the week, maybe towards the beginning portions of next weekend, for the possibility of some wintry type weather around here. Now, I will say this much. Over the last few hours, we've getting more model data in, and the trend is your friend if you want more wintry type precipitation. I'll tell you that much, right? Now, I can't tell you the exact specifics as to how much or where, and honestly, even when, to be too specific, but it does look more and more like we're probably going to see some sort of wintry type precipitation across the Tennessee Valley in this time frame. And again, we're a little far out before I start telling you ½ inch versus a foot, right? So I can't tell you that right now, but this does look like one of those situations where this will be more impactful type stuff. So not like tomorrow where we're seeing flurries. This could have the potential to be a little more impactful to society at large. So we're going to have to consider this here as we head towards Friday and into Saturday. So that's the end of this week and into next weekend. And I know there's been a lot of hype about it. Don't fall for it. I've been saying this over the last couple of days. Stick with the Tennessee Valley Weather Team. We'll give you the no-nonsense answers here, which a lot of people don't want to hear because you got to remember this is predicting the future. It's not the easiest task ever, but the straight matter is here. Is it going to snow? Is it going to ice? Is it going to sleet? Maybe. We do see signs of wintry precipitation. Is it going to be a foot? Is it going to be a ½ inch? Can't tell you that just yet. So stay tuned with us over the next several days. We'll narrow in exactly where, exactly what, and exactly when. And I think that is probably the best thing you can do preparing for systems like this, especially here in January, right, when you never know what you're going to get. So there's that midweek that looks pretty dry and cold. Remember, I was talking cold, right? Teens and temperatures in the freezing area for highs, right? But the next couple of days, really today and tomorrow, rain, wind, and thunder for tonight, right? We definitely can expect that. And then scattered snow showers, a kind of flurry type activity as we head through tomorrow. Once again, end of the week, Friday, kind of lingering towards Saturday. We'll watch that for the increasing signal. I will say that it's increasing chance of wintry type precipitation. A snow, maybe a mix is possible. But again, as we get closer, we'll let you know how that trends. So stay tuned with the Tennessee Valley Weather Team. As we head over the next several days, Ben, Kelly, and Fred will have the latest.